Hey viewers and friends, Andrew back again and welcome to another review, and today's going to be my first review video for the George A. Romero Dead films. Now what I'm planning to do is do 3 separate review videos over the course of the next week. I'll also be doing a couple of other videos relating to the series as well, so be on the lookout for those. But yeah, the next week I'm going to pretty much solely focus on the Dead movies. So what I'm going to do with the 3 actual review videos is review 3 of the movies in one video. So first up we're going to be reviewing the original trilogy, Night, Dawn and Day. Then that will follow up with the newer additions to the series, Land, Diary and Survival. And even though they're not actual George A. Romero directed movies, I'm also going to be reviewing the 3 remakes just to keep things a little bit interesting. So the third review video will be the Night, Dawn and Day remakes. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy these lot of videos. I had a great time doing the Texas Chainsaw Massacre series, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing these. So enough rambling on, but before I get into it, I'm just wanting to give a bit of a shout out to Horror Fanatic 78 and Double Shot J, JP, 2 fucking awesome horror reviewers. You guys really give me a lot of inspiration to do more reviews, focus a little bit more on reviews. I love your guys' reviews so much. You're 2 of my favourite reviewers on here, so keep up the great work, guys. Anyway, on to the video, enough rambling. So I'm going to go in order. So first up we're going to be reviewing the original that pretty much started the entire zombie genre, Night of the Living Dead. Now I'm not really going to go into the storyline because everyone knows these films, but this one centers around Barbara and a group of survivors in a farmhouse while they're getting attacked by a group of zombies outside. The zombies are trying to break in. So it's pretty much just focusing on the group dynamics and their fight for survival against these group of zombies that are obviously trying to kill them. So very, very simple premise. There's not a hell of a lot to the storyline, not a hell of a lot to the characters, but what can I say about this movie? It's a classic. It's not one of my all-time favourite films, and it's not even one of my favourite films within the Dead franchise, but still I really respect this movie as a whole. I think it's really, really well done. You know, you can't complain about this movie at all because it started the zombie genre, it started the Dead franchise. So yeah, I do find it a little bit dated, a little bit boring in parts, but then the quality things about this movie are pretty much on par with what I dislike about the movie. The last 20 to 25 minutes is absolutely incredible. There's a lot of really good, intense, suspenseful moments, some real chilling moments as well, especially when the little zombie girl killed her mum. That was pretty brutal, and the ending was pretty chilling and quite interesting at the same time. So yeah, this is the first movie, Night of the Living Dead. In terms of this release, this is the Umbrella Blu-ray release. It is region free and I would definitely recommend it. The picture quality was really, really good. So as an overall score within the franchise, I'm going to give this one a 3 out of 5. So moving on, 10 years later we get the sequel, Dawn of the Dead, and this pretty much ramped everything up from the original film. It's done in colour, obviously, and this time around it focuses on a smaller group of survivors. There's 4 of them, and they basically hold themselves up in a shopping mall, and basically, yeah, just haul up in the mall, stockpile everything, and basically wait it out while there's a zombie apocalypse happening outside. That's essentially the storyline. There's a lot more character focus and development in this movie over the Night of the Living Dead. Great social commentary. I absolutely love this movie. It's absolutely incredible. I love the focus that George A. Romero had on the characters over the actual situation. I really, really like that. Great characters. I enjoyed all of them. The gore effects were fantastic. And yeah, this is just an amazing, amazing film. I'm sure everyone out there has seen it. If you haven't, obviously I highly recommend it. It's one of my favourite zombie movies of all time, an absolute classic. This is a fantastic edition, by the way. This is the Arrow Blu-ray release. It is out of print, but if you can track down a copy of this, it is well worth picking up. Even if you have to pay a little bit for it, it's well worth it. This is probably the best release of the movie to date, especially in terms of it being on Blu-ray. Amazing set. I'm going to show this edition off a little bit more in another video over the next week. But yeah, Dawn of the Dead, amazing, amazing film. I definitely like it a lot more than the original, and it's just a fantastic sequel. So that is Dawn of the Dead. Love it. And there wasn't such a long wait until the 3rd movie in the trilogy got released, and that is Day of the Dead. Now, this movie is quite different to the other 2. It's more sort of military focused or scientist focused than the other 2 films. It's set underground, and basically the whole storyline behind this one is it centres around a bunch of scientists and army officials trying to figure out the emotions behind the zombies and really try and figure out why they're doing it, why this has happened and everything. Really, really good. I love the storyline. I found it really, really interesting. And I found the character interaction quite realistic. I mean, you had level-headed characters, you had characters that freaked out as the movie went on and started really panicking. Very realistic portrayal of characters within this situation. So I love the underground setting. I thought it worked really, really well. The zombies looked awesome, and of course this just ramps up the gore 100 times pretty much compared to the first 2 movies in the trilogy. But amazing gore. This one actually has my favourite gore effects of all time. Tom Savini did a fucking amazing job with the effects in this film. This is probably my favourite zombie film of all time, and it's certainly my favourite within the Dead franchise. I just think it's an amazing addition to the series. It certainly ends off the original trilogy really, really well, and I just think it is such a fantastic and well-made movie. So if you've never seen this one, I definitely recommend it. It's just a truly exceptional film. So in terms of this particular release, the Arrow release on Blu-ray, I'm pretty sure this particular edition with the window slip cover is now out of print. I think they've done a re-release on Blu-ray, but I would definitely recommend picking it up. It's a great edition from Arrow, and there's a really solid bunch of special features on the disc as well. And like Dawn of the Dead, I will be showing this in a more in-depth video later on this week. So Day of the Dead, I love it. Now, I actually forgot to give Dawn of the Dead a score, so I'm going to give this one a score, and then I'll quickly jump back and give Dawn of the Dead a score. So yeah, incredible movie. I'm going to give this one a 5 out of 5 in terms of the Dead franchise. I think it's fantastic and everyone needs to check it out. So Day of the Dead gets a 5 out of 5 for me. And Dawn of the Dead, quick review score on this one. I'm going to give this one a 4.5 out of 5. I really enjoyed this a lot. It's a close second to Day, but yeah, just as amazing really. They're pretty much both on par with each other. So yeah, that's that. So that has been my review for the original George A. Romero Dead trilogy. So we have Night of the Living Dead, which I give a 3 out of 5. Dawn of the Dead, which I give a 4.5 out of 5. And Day of the Dead, a 5 out of 5. So that pretty much wraps up this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Definitely let me know what you think of these three movies. I know all three movies have quite a big fan base, so definitely let me know. And yeah, definitely stay tuned over the next week for more George A. Romero Dead related videos. So really looking forward to it. As I said, there'll be 2 more review videos after this, and a couple more Dead franchise related videos in between. Then at the end of the week, to wrap things up, I'm going to do one giant video where I rank the franchise from worst to best. So yeah, that's pretty much been review number 1 for the George A. Romero Dead franchise. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and thanks a lot for watching.